Tonight we are following some developing news now from the shoreline. An elderly man followed into his home, tied up and then roughed up. New Haven police are telling us the home invasion happened on Valley Street this morning. That's in the West Rock neighborhood. And that's where we find Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland, who spoke with neighbors now, and he has their reaction. Matt?
Well, Dennis, just truly an awful story. Neighbors describe the perpetrator, one person using the word heartless. They tell us this elderly man, they describe him as being independent, always outside his house, taking care of his home and his yard. Police say the 89-year-old was outside his house this morning when his attacker followed him in.
I saw the ambulance come this morning and take him out, and he didn't look like himself. He's always putzing around the yard. And he's such a great guy.
And it wasn't until a little later when an officer came up to her house on Valley Street did Susan Whitney learn exactly what happened to her neighbor.
When the officer came to the door, I found out it was a home invasion, and that's just plain terrible.
New Haven police tell us the assailant followed the elderly man into his house. The suspect, who had a machete, tied up the homeowner and roughed him up a little, taking his wallet and car keys. Because of that, police tell us they initially had reason to believe the suspect stole the victim's car, but it was still in the garage. Gracia Gonzalez, who lives across the street, says she just saw the man outside his house this morning, clearing the snow and ice.
Heartless, people's heartless for a guy like that. Heartless because he's very kind. He'll talk to us, telling us how he's doing, always cutting his grass, making sure the front of his house is clean.
And while crime scene investigators collect evidence and detectives are working the case, neighbors hope police quickly nab the culprit who targeted a little old man.
I just don't like the idea of somebody picking on anybody. We're very friendly. We see each other when he's out in the yard, and I always stop and talk to him, and he comes over and talks to me. But, you know, I thought maybe he had gotten sick, and that's why the ambulance was here. This is not right that somebody hurts another elderly man.
And again, we're told that victim was brought to the hospital, is okay, in stable condition. Anyone with information into this home invasion, though, is asked to call New Haven Police. We're live at the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Matt.